Now I will show you how to export the asset pack that I purchased. So I'm gonna open the character first. I will choose the premium asset and then choose character and this character sprites and then open. So this is so many animation that that can you use to create an object class in Flutter Flame. So I'm gonna export this idle and then this movement speed. Okay. First I will export the front. I think here. Yes. I'm gonna choose the rectangle and then I'm gonna block for this size and then crop. So you can see when you press C canvas or here canvas size. This is width and height is 48 by 48, right? And then I will export this into one single image. But this is have duplicate uh, asset, and then I will delete first. Yeah, it's already done, and then it's have uh, 8 frame, right? So for one animation, there have 8 uh, picture of the character, and how you export is to choose file and export spreadsheet. Okay, or this is use command A. And you have to attention. This is spacing. I'm always use one because in Flutter, I mean in Flutter Flame, this spacing is important. So I'm gonna check the output file and then choose the project, Flutter project, and then go YouTube and export file and character in inside image and then create new folder. This is I will input the characters and then I will create again as players and then I will create again as idle. This is I'm gonna choose idle player idle done. Okay, save and then export. Okay, Control Z, Control undo, and then you need to export the sorry, you need to export the other layer. So this is for idle top, and you crop and then export spacing 1, and then choose the output file player idle up export and then this for idle left. Okay, next to export export and then choose the file and then left export. For the animation right, so I need to create a horizontal flip. So you have to select the current layer and then select for all the frame and then edit, click flip horizontal. So the all frame already flipped. So you have to export and then you can see the player character flip to right and then export to idle right and export. Okay, it's already done. And then I have to export the animation walk and then crop and then control command E and then spacing 1 and then output file. I'm gonna put this into folder walk idle player walk done. Export. If you wanna play the animation, just play. Okay, and then I will export for the animation top up. So I will crop and then use the character to up. Okay, and then export. Next to export this, crop and export. Choose file. This is direction right and save and export. Okay. Oops. I'm gonna redo the walking side. Just and select. Oops. I mean, select the all frame and then left to horizontal. Right and then export. Choose file. Walk left. Okay, so the all animation is already done. So we need to check in this Flutter project. There is all the animation and then go to the pub spec and then you add the all the folder that I make is characters. I'm gonna copy this and then add the players. I'm gonna copy this for idle. Uh, I'm gonna copy this and for walk. Okay, it's all already put in asset and then you have to go to the Sprout Valley class extend flame game and then you have to await game I mean images load all images. This is this function will load all inside the folder image into a cache. This is really important, right? I think the next one is how to create a player character class. So we will add the animation too, right? After I add the pubspec.yaml, and then we need to get the dependency. Okay, next we will add the folder is called objects, and then I will create a components. I think I'm gonna create a player, and then I will create a class called player sprite. Okay, and then just ignore, and then class player sprite extend sprite animation component. Right, I'm gonna add the I'm gonna add the game ref component has game ref reference is called the Sprout Valley. So next I will call super super method, but the first is I'm gonna add the parameter for the position. So required and vector vector2 position and required vector2 oops size. Okay, you can call super oops sorry, and here position I'm gonna add the position for this size. I'm gonna add this size too, and for the priority I'm gonna call the render priority is called player, and then for scale I'm gonna add the word scale. Yep. Uh, oops. I think this is have to vector two word scale and two for. Yep. I think this is enough, and then we create a sprite animation. The animation is called idle up, down, idle up, idle left, idle right, and then I'm gonna add for walk down, walk up, walk left, walk right. Okay, I think I'm gonna change. This is not component, but I'm gonna rename it to characters in refactor. So I think this is enough for the class player. So the next one is, oh, we need to initiate the spread component, and then we'll get the each for the image. So this is method on load. I'm gonna set async, and then this is will load our, oops, our load asset, and then create load asset. Okay, next I will create the functions called create sprite set animation as accept parameter name, and then I think for the fake size is not used to, oops, not used to add the optional parameter, and then this is for what is called the length. I think I'm gonna add default D7, and double for step. I'm gonna add the 0.1. So I'm gonna return sprite sheet. Okay, this is image cam image from case is parameter from parameter, and then for the resource size, I'm gonna put this variable is called size factor 2 40 by 48 by 48. So I'm gonna add this, and then for spacing is 1, create animation for row is 0, and then 2 as gonna use length, and step time. Oh, this is step time. Okay, I think this is enough, and then I'm gonna instantiate. Okay, the image down is here. I'm gonna copy path, and then choose that, and then you have to remove until the image. So this begin with character, and also uh, for the for variable also have to change right here up, and then left, and then right. Okay, so for the walk, Just copy here and then I'm gonna remove. I just walk, change to walk. Oops, this is walk up, walk left, and then walk right. Okay, and then the most important thing is when you extend the class sprite animation component, there is the variable is called animation. You have to add the first animation will show. So I'm gonna choose the idle down. Okay, I think this is enough. And for showing the player, I'm gonna add in the word in farm word. So on load, I'm gonna use async, and this is layer player sprite player, and then wait load characters. This is async. Oops, async player sprite, and the position is vector 2 for 500, and for this size, I think this size not necessary. I think I'm gonna use this resource size. Ah, when it's super like mm, okay, no problem. For now, I'm gonna use vector 2 by 48, and then you have to add the player. So add add player. So the next thing is you have to set up the camera to follow the player. So I'm gonna access the camera component. So how to access is to game camera. Oh, oops, this is should uh have to mix in with has game reference. This is Flutter Valley, and then you have you can access the camera component, and then uh, for the initiate, I'm gonna choose the view finder, and then position. I'm gonna set is to player position clone, and then camera component follow player. All right, I think this is enough. So we will debug again. I'm gonna move to right top. So right This is the animation for player sprite. You can see. Okay, the next step is we will add the controller. So with use arrow key or ASWD, and then okay, see you next video.